What it do, folks? Howdy. I hope you guys are treating yourselves well, and of course others. I would like to extend you this reading of life paths. We're talking of such things. I never know what to say at the beginning. And I'm not really sure what's going to come out. I just had the idea of life path. So we shall see what mysteries we unfold. I think you're very intuitive. I think you are extremely good at identifying. This is the Queen of Cups. There's like 400 languages on these cards, so sometimes it's a little confusing. These are also very pretty cards. I really enjoy them. Anyways, I think you are very good at identifying people's emotions, good at being optimistic in situations. I think you are very good at just like movement or stabilizing people's emotions. I think you would be very good at therapy of some sort. It doesn't even have to be like a mental therapy. You'd be good at any sort of, like, you could do a physical therapy. Just like, I think you have the wherewithal to make people feel comfortable in situations. Like, you could do like nursing homes or any of the above. I think you were extremely good at being emotionally available for people. You are so very good at helping people's emotions that you tend to take on people's emotions frequently. It is good for you to recharge your own batteries. I'm kind of seeing that you could be a well of structure, or people come to you for advice, or people depend on you in some sort of light. And because you do give very good advice, you are an accomplished person, or a very seemingly accomplished person. You are extremely good at working or giving advice. But I think that even though you might be chosen to help people, you definitely need to know when to just cut it off. You don't have to even pour into yourself. I think that you need to have a time of silence, to be able to maintain that mental strength, to be able to continue to give people good advice. I think that you really need to maintain just like your mental. You have to keep your mental intact. And because you are dealing with so many emotions, it threatens to rub off on you, obviously, like any human. You can be like supernaturally gifted in so many ways, but you have a human body and it is affected by everything that you go through. If you have not taken the time or have figured out a way to decompress after taking on people, even if you enjoy it, like even if you just like love being around people and helping them all day, every day, never get tired of it, you have to force yourself to take a time out. You need to find that escape. I don't know if you can hear the hallways. There's like fucking rain. Everything is happening right now. And I think that your mental state, like your whole life, is very dependent on your mental state. Your emotions, everything that you do in life is very tied to this. I know that might seem obvious because people have emotions, but you're on a whole different level because you're helping people. Like, you are giving advice. I feel very strongly, if you picked this pile, that you would be someone that is helping others in a sense of mental or taking care of others. Just you have a, like, the emotional cups. This is a Ace of Cups. So you have to maintain your emotions. You have to, everything in life, it could crumble if you don't. This is your building block. You see it? Look at that cup. It's literally holding a city. Couldn't be more obvious, could it? That's good. Why are you acting? Okay. Oh, whoa. If you have not already come up at a time of kind of feeling a little depleted, I'm thinking you should get ahead of it and go ahead and take some time off if you can get a vacation in, or go hang out with people that you enjoy and trust, people that fill your cup. You need to recharge. It is a time of recharging. You've gotten the High Priestess in reverse, and you are someone that is very intuitive. You're someone that is very emotional, like driven or emotion driven, in the sense of like, like, this is the whole reading. The whole reading is about you being good at dictating people's emotions, helpful in that sense. And this is the whole purpose of this, like, card, the High Priestess, is being intuitive and knowing and taking the right moves and being on top of just mental. And yeah, it's just, I think that treat yourself to, there's a moon at the bottom, which heavily makes me think that you should just like take some time away. Even just, you need a little bit of time off, I would think. It just seems like it. Even if you really enjoy, like I'm saying, even if you really enjoy everything that you do, if you have a social job, or there's a part of your job that you absolutely love, I think that it's just, because I never, like, I'm a person that's constantly working, and I would hate to be like, you should stop for a second. It doesn't feel, but it just seems okay. So I think right now you're like feeling good, honestly. You've got the Queen of Cups again. I think you already had her, did you not? Yeah, she was like the one that like established this whole thing. So you are a person that is just like, I think you're doing great in a sense of there's not any indicators that there's anything wrong here. It's just a matter of staying on top of it. You need to continue to know when to withdraw from people, because like I said, you could really love being around people and you could not know when to say no because you haven't stepped away. Like, perspective is I think that perspective is needed because this is we're just getting the same cards again. Okay. This reading, I'm gonna watch it and we'll see if it sees the light of day, because oh my gosh, this is Eight of Pentacles yet again. I'm kind of feeling like, what am I even doing this for? You're doing so good. Maybe I need some advice from you. The only thing your life path would call for is you to know yourself enough to not take your job and put it into any other aspect of your life. Don't let any problems that you have to deal with in a job situation, because you are dealing with such high emotion, like intensity things all the time, I would say. Don't let it bleed into any other aspect of your life. And the best way to do that is to cut yourself some slack. Don't spread yourself too thin. Get away. Not just like vacation or enjoyment. You also need to apply yourself to find silence or an ability to keep perspective in a situation, because if you are constantly doing something, things can seem normal that are not normal. So just keep the good people that you have. Four of Wands is a card of I think trust. Usually I feel very look at this card. Does that not seem like being protected? Just keep people that you trust around you for times that you do need to talk to people, and when you need to be alone, be alone. I'm gonna be knocking on your door soon. You gotta know I love you. Pile 2. I am so glad you're here. Let's get into it. You could be in childcare. You could be a parent. This card, for some reason, is making me feel like children, which is weird. Could be an outdoorsy person or someone that really enjoys nature. Someone that is best served by going into nature frequently, I would think. You could really like water sports a lot. These make me think of like rafts or, like paddles. And he's looking into the ocean, and it's the Three of Wands. It's about seeing potential in things. You could be good at like water sports potentially, or never even thought about that, maybe think about it, you could really enjoy that. I love I love canoeing, I love kayaking, I love water rafting, I love water, anything. The ocean kind of scares me. I'm not like trying to swim in the middle of the ocean, but water, I think you could be wanting to go somewhere that has a waterfront view as of right now, or maybe move to somewhere that has a waterfront view and take on a new life. You have the Fool, which indicates someone that's lighthearted, it's seeming like you're leaving a situation. You could be leaving a love situation or a friend situation, a family situation. Maybe even work. If you've been working in childcare, maybe you've dealt with a situation that just you are seemingly getting out of something, either that has made you sad, or with children. I keep on getting children. I keep on thinking about children. Maybe you're moving from a place that has a lot of rain. Maybe you're moving to a place that has a lot of rain. Did I just say that? You're moving to a place that has rain, or moving away from a place that has rain, but like really frequently. Maybe you're considering, maybe you got a job offer for a place that rains a lot or has a lot of water. This could be you could have gotten fired recently. Maybe it's seeming you got fired, or you got booted from a situation, you got kicked out of a situation. Maybe you were working in a business and recently it stopped. You worked hard in the situation and it failed to see anything worthwhile. You might have gotten something along the way, but at the end you were not feeling it, perhaps. I don't think that that's got you really down, though. Maybe it's just a part of what happened and you are kind of moving on from it. You have gotten the High Priestess. I think that you have an idea of what you want to do in the back of your head, and you're kind of just, it's a passion as of right now. It's something that you are just you're considering. You are thinking, maybe I should move. Maybe you're considering taking a big leap into something that is new because because why not? I think that King of Pentacles reversed. I think something has been uprooted for you, so you're kind of like, where to next? What's next? I don't feel heavy as of right now. I hope that you are feeling okay if this is resonating at all. It obviously is not pleasant to have to deal with change, but it seems like maybe it had been a long time coming. So you're kind of used to this idea, and you're kind of just ready for it to happen. Even if you don't have an idea, the Emperor reversed, you might not have an idea of how to pursue this next phase. It could be in schooling. It could be something to do with architecture. It could have something to do with anatomy. It could have something to do with building of some sort. It could be sports. It could be jewelry of some sort. It could even be like in a ministry. You could be teaching people. If you have any of these skills, just start to feel out anything that you wouldn't hate doing as a job, or you wouldn't hate pursuing. If you can like live comfortably and not have a job right now, then who's to say that you need that? Just you work hard. I think that life wants to give you an alley-oop soon, or like something new is on the horizon, maybe through, you see this rain cloud, maybe through all the things that you have been through recently, all the shortcomings or downfalls, you are potentially receiving a pinnacle. This is the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, the Ace of Pentacles. And it is about the world kind of just like handing you something of benefit, because it's a pinnacle, which is pertaining to earthly matters, something physical usually. So a surprise, perhaps, something that could be helpful, like some news coming in. It seems like something that, because it is a rain cloud, through all of the like all the bullshit, you're kind of seeing just like a way. You're seeing, at least there's a path. Like even if you have not started and or understand fully what you're doing, you see that there's a path there. You could be, again, something nature. If you're into nature, I would highly suggest pursuing it for fun, or because, I mean, you know, like fun, if you're just in a situation, if you put yourself in situations, sometimes they produce opportunity. Just a thought. You've got the Ace of Pentacles again. This is cool. And I love this one. This is the world definitely giving you something, or it's, if it's not knowledge, I mean, the Pentacles, it's a pinnacle. So it's seeming something. I feel something. You're receiving. I definitely feel receiving. Don't hold on too tightly to anything that... Don't hold on too tightly at this point. You might have had a lot of structure at one point in your life because you have been working so hard towards whatever failed or whatever happened in the past. Don't hold on to it. Being lighthearted, you will receive, I think, people. I think, yeah, if you could put yourself in situations of things that you enjoy right now, I think that could really help you figure out a next step if you don't already know. I think that you do. I think that there's a path that if you're not seeing a way, maybe you could look into cities that you have friends. Maybe you could look into cities that you know people. Maybe just, start to put that in the top of your head. Where would you feel comfortable going to if your idea is to move? Just maybe actually consider your options. Because I've had people move into my place here and I moved into another friend's place. Like, they lived here for like a month and I moved out. Like, things like that. Like, you never know if you don't try. You just ask, or, just think something like that, perhaps, because the Wheel of Fortune. I hope these cards are showing up. I love these cards. This deck is so good. Okay, I'm back. The Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune indicates things turning, but it was upside down, which I'm thinking right now is a time of you just being like, nothing has worked out in the past, where to start from. I always like to say when things start to seem depleted, it's an opportunity for new. Things are gonna eventually be good again. Like, if you keep trying, eventually you're going to see a result in something that you like. Just try a billion things until something works. But really what I'm saying is the wheel is constantly turning, and if you are putting yourself in situations of places that you enjoy, people you enjoy, things like that, I think the answers could come to you if you were feeling stuck on your path. Because you could know like almost everything and still feel really, really stuck, you know? Like, people can help you along the way, perhaps. Yeah, I'm thinking people along your way are really going to help. Because you see this, if that's what you want, okay, I will say that. Because I kind of got a feeling of like resistance when I say people could help you. Because maybe there's also the 9 of Cups in reverse. If you are good with not dealing with people, so be it. There is the 10 of Wands. I think that you could be helped if you wanted help, but if you don't, then don't force that, of course. The 10 of Wands, though, is about like holding a burden you don't need to. You have the ability to put it down, because the 10 of Swords, it's happening. The 10 of Wands, you don't really need to do this. You don't have to do this. And with the Knight of Wands so close in proximity, I'm really thinking that the past is something that you should just throw away at this point. It is nothing. It's gone. It's null. You are this new thing. You have all the potential in the world. And the things that you've been through are officially just knowledge that you've obtained. So you have this giant staff, and that represents thought. It represents ideas and your eagerness to get them. This person is not moving, so perhaps you have not started, but I think you are feeling motivated. The 0, the Fool. If you are not feeling motivated, or if you're feeling nervous about taking the first step, jumping off the cliff, just go outside. Go do something in your area. I'd say get some sunshine. I would find myself in nature if I were you, is what I'm trying to say. You can do this. You have the Fool. You have proven that you can get through a lot. If you can lay the things down that do not serve you, then you will be on your path to, I think, like I said, I think you would be good at probably teaching, building, outdoors, something with water, something even with like bones, like so surgery, like doctor stuff, medical stuff. I am such a baby. Like, even my throat just tried to close up even saying it. I can't do medical stuff, but I think you would be really good at like architecture, anything in like the medical or like even mortuary stuff. Just the whole, I think that you could pretty much be good at anything. That there's a whole array of jobs here. Gardening, just, I'm thinking starting is where you gotta just put yourself, even mentally, in that situation. Start visualizing yourself doing those things, or like in that life, and then either apply to those jobs or start up a hobby that's to do with that kind of thing. Just, get in the motions, assume the position, if you will. And I'd say that's my best advice for you at this point in time. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day.